OP10 is here! At my pre-release event, I was able to pick these up a couple days early. Is this video gonna come out early? Absolutely not! But I got 2 boxes, let's bust these open and see what's inside. If you like cards, cooking, and anime, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get to pack breaking! Alright, first box. Let's see, which one will we open first? We'll open the one with the slightly damaged top first. This one's got a little bit of a ding on it, but it's still sealed. Plastic's still there. Alright, OP10, we've been waiting for this. Let's see what we get. Big things we're looking for. We're looking for any components for a yellow Eustace Kid deck. Obviously mangas, alt arts, any just general hits. But as far as deck building goes, I really want to build a yellow Eustace Kid deck, and so we're going to be looking for anything that can go into that. I'm also interested in building a Caesar Clown deck, just so I can clown on people.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Same reason I play Purple Foxy. You just pick the villains that people think are obnoxious. Get it? Obnoxious. And then bug the crap out of them when you're playing against them. First pack. All right. Urugay. Bardo, Perona, 13, Apu, Berry Pistol, Sengoku, Killer, the Monkey D. Luffy, Follow Me, I Will Guide You. Alright, so the Luffy is one that I do want for that yellow Supernovas with Kid, right? So that's good. A couple of these in here are good for that. Sweet, I'll take that. Off to a good start for at least what I'm looking for. This is a leader. Yeah, so we've got Kid in here, so we're not going to be pulling anything crazy or big. Verona, Diamante, Robin, Rock, Fighting Fish, Gum Rhino, Schneider, Newgate, X-Drake, Moncherie, Kid, Enel, and Frankie. And the other one I wanted to build was a blue-black Usopp Dressrosa deck. So I've got some things for that already. We're going to be working on finishing out what we need for that as well. We pulled a couple things for that, so yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Got a couple new storage boxes too. All right, next one we've got Heat and Wire, Brooke, Nami. These cards are hilarious. The fact that it's Nami, but it's just Frankie is hilarious because it's Punk Hazard when they all get body swapped. Nico Robin, Frankie, and again, this is Frankie in Chopper's body. It's so funny. Never make that face again. Newgate, 10-layer Igloo, Nami, Momonosuke, Zoro, Beji, and Mihawk. Another Odyssey. I've heard Lim is going crazy right now, so Lim might be another one that we can keep an eye out for to maybe build an Odyssey deck as well, especially with all of our OP09 and now 2 boxes of OP10. We're going to be having plenty of Odyssey. Oh, bad rip. You know what that means. Got a pretty poor rip on that one. We'll see. Bellamy, Harjin, Frankie, Ivankov, Treble, Lucy, Little Black Bears, Ryuma, Godthread, Kinemon, Sanji, and the Kid! Heck yeah. I got one of these in my pre-release, and then I purchased 2 at Thieves Guild when I was there last night. This will be the 4th. That's all the kids I need for my Kid deck. Heck yeah. If we pull more, sick. I can put them in other decks because it's just a really good card in general. Ah! Another bad rip. Let's just see what happens, I guess. Isho, San Juan Wolf, Punk Hazard, Brooke, Saint Homing, Fighting Fish. We don't have the rig to choose how they die. Foxy, right? Foxy's getting some more 2K support in this, so when I'm playing my Purple Foxy deck, I'll be able to add these in there and likely take out some of the other 2Ks I don't need. Gum Dragon, Fire Pistol, Twister Star, Caesar Clown, Virgo. Oh ho ho! A hit! We got the yellow Traffy. Do I need 4 of these? Yes. Am I gonna get them? No, but I have 1. Heck yeah, that's an early hit. Oh man, that's so freaking cool. That's such a cool card too. Like, just look at the holo on that. That is crazy with all the texture and everything. Wild looking. Buffalo, Isho, Brooke, Urugay, Usopp, Brooke, Scotch, Koala, Chopper. We got the Caesar Clown leader. I do not forgive those who laugh at my family. And Shiryu, which again, they're added more Blackbeard support in this too. So, meh. From what I've been seeing, Blackbeard is kind of coming into the meta a bit more, especially with the recent bans to Gecko Moria and Ice Age. But I just can't stand Blackbeard. I don't want to play Blackbeard. I don't plan on playing Blackbeard. I'll probably eventually build a deck. And the Kuzan. There we go. Kuzan SR. He's supposed to be a very sought-after card in this new format. And I say that specifically because a lot of people in my local scene are looking for him. I'm glad I got more organizational stuff because this is going to be a lot of cards. We got the Traffy Leader. If the total cost of your characters is 5 or more, you may return one of your characters to your owner's hand. Reveal one card from the top of your life cards. If that's a supernova type card with a cost of 5 or less, you can play it. Interesting. I don't like abilities to make me take life away. I'm too defensive. I like to keep my life cards there. And we got Sugar and another Luffy. Sick. I need 4 of those because that's going to be the searcher for the kid deck. So we're just going to keep on ripping and see if we get 4 of them. That would be sick. We also need Basil Hawkins. There's a bunch of cards in Royal Blood that I need for that. That's why we got 2 boxes. Right now, nobody even has the bulk of it. And Violet. So in a box, I think you should get one of every leader in each box. I'm gonna end up with like 2 of these. Sugar is another one that's supposed to be going really hard in this set. A lot of people are playing Sugar on the sim. Let's see, what does she do? End of your turn. If you have a Don Quixote type pirate with 6k or more, set one of your cards. Dawn cards is active, so you get a Dawn active basically every turn after turn 6. Or after turn 4, potentially. When you activate an event, add 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck and set, oh my god. So anytime you counter, you ramp. That's kind of wild. And Sugar. You may rest 1 Dawn card in this character. Look at the top. Oh, she's a searcher. Okay, cool. Yes! Okay, the Divine Departure, it's an event card, but it's something that is very, very sought after right now because, listen to this, main, you can rest 5 Dawn cards to KO an opponent's character with 8,000 power, right? And if you play this in a Shanks deck, you can power down things. That's like the whole thing about Shanks, using Conqueror's Hockey to like power down your opponents. So getting something down to 8k, very doable. It's also a 3k counter for 1 cost. So very, very solid event card. The Cavendish is a must play in Usopp decks. This was a good pack. This was a really good pack. Plus the other events I got are all going to go in the kid deck. And the green Punk Hazard Tashigi. If you have a character other than Tashigi that will be removed from the field by opponent's effects, you can instead rest this character. It's a 2k, but it's got a crazy effect. Again, must play in green. So if I wanted to build that, what is it, red-green smoker, that's one that would go in there. I don't play a lot of green decks. And that's the second Tashigi I got because I got one in pre-release. We got the Usopp leader. I think I actually got one of these in my pre-release packs. But knocking out a leader and a Dawn card in the same pack is actually pretty clutch, because that means we should have a whole bonus pack that has the potential for good pulls. And that Don Quixote Dawn card. Looking sick. Don't like Don Quixote. Don't like Doflamingo. I'm not a big fan of Dofi, but that Dawn is pretty cool looking. And Monet! Yes, I needed more of these. I want 4 of these to replace some low-cost stuff in the Shanks deck, because if you rest this character, give 2 rested Dawn cards to your leader or one of your characters and give an opponent minus 1,000. This is another one that's going to both power up my guys and power down my opponents. Key Shanks gameplay. If I wanted to build a Caesar deck, of course, it would probably go in there too, but it'll completely depend on how many I pull. Again, I got 2 boxes. So far, we've got 1 big hit. We're about halfway through, this box at least. Liberation, another absolutely insane event. I was able to use this to win 2 games in pre-release. And the Rosinante SR. You trash 1 event from your hand and draw 2 cards. If you have 7 or more Dawn cards on your field, set 2 more as active. Wild. If you've ramped on purple and you have 7 Dawn, you just get 2 active at the end of your turn. You'll always have 2 active for events and counters. That's so clutch. And it's not type locked or leader locked, which is nuts. We've got 1 more Dawn floating around in there and potentially a hit and a half. We'll see. There's the Tashigi, or Smoker. It's not really Tashigi. It just looks like Tashigi because they got body swapped. We got Sabo and Marco. Nice. Both of these solid blockers. I think that's all of the leaders. So all of the leaders should be out now. All of the leaders should be out. We should have 1 more Dawn, and the rest are potential hits. Smiley, Follow me, I will guide you. Smiley is another very clutch card for the Caesar deck. You need 4 Caesars and 4 Smileys. I'm not getting a lot of Punk Hazard stuff, though, I don't really think. Like, most of the stuff that I've been getting, I think, has been mostly Dressrosa. Oh, we got the alt art kid. We got the alt art kid. Heck yeah. Nice. That's a hit. That's sick. Man, I've got enough kids for that deck now, but what do you guys think? Do I keep that one? Do I put it in the deck? It's not like I'm gonna have a full, like, play set of the alt arts, but that's really cool looking. So we got 2 hits. We potentially have 1 more, possibly. Let's see what happens. Another Sugar Leader. I was not anticipating getting doubles. So that means we got Hawkins, finally, and Tony Chopper. Both of these needed for their respective decks. I've got 2 Hawkins now, I've got 1 Chopper. The Hawkins I got from pre-release. Now that I've got 3 Buggy promos, I could make a Buggy deck, maybe. I can actually use that winner card I got at the last pre-release. San Juan Wolf, Kinemon. Oh, that's the top of Kinemon. I've not seen this one yet. Oh my god, the fan service. I don't even gotta say nothing. You know what I'm talking about. Leo. And the Rebecca SR. So that's 2 Rebecca SRs. I got 1 in pre-release and I've got another one here. So the Dressrosa deck is shaping up. Don't forget, guys, we got a whole nother box here too. Got about 4 packs left in this one and then a whole nother box. Damn Punk. There we go. Get 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards, place it at the bottom of their life cards, and then KO 1 opponent's cost 5 or less. Nice. And Marco. So if I could snag another couple of those, that would be good. Problem is the cards that you always like need bulk of, right, are the ones that come like 1 or 2 in an entire box. Zoro and the Sanji. Character gets 3,000 power on your turn, on KO, draw a card. So good. Sanji and Nami's body. Such a good card. It's crazy that on your turn, it gets plus 3,000 power. That's nuts. Radio Knife. All right, it's down to the last pack, guys. It's down to the last pack. Last pack magic. Are we gonna pull the final hit of this box? Are we gonna get a hit? Right now, I've just got a secret and an alt art. It would be basically considered a bust box. Got a good rip. It's the Dawn. No, it's the Dawn. It's a bum box. We got another one with a Dawn and a leader in the same pack. We got 2 of those. Kid, Violet, Smiley, Dawn. So yeah, that would be considered a bit of a bust as far as boxes go. I had a feeling that it was kind of going to go that way, and I'll tell you why. Specifically because, and this is my own gut feeling, when I was handed this box in the store and I saw that it had a damaged outside, I was like, it doesn't have the juice. This box doesn't have the juice. It doesn't have the luck. It's okay. It's okay. That's why I got 2. This is the box that when Ryan held 2 out at Thieves Guild, he was like, pick one. And I was like, I'm picking this one. Wanna know why? My best friend Billy always says, go left. Whenever you have to make a decision, if it's an option between right or left, always go left. So I picked the one on the left. This one's for you, Billy! Royal Blood, box number 2. We'll probably go a little bit faster through this one since you've seen most of the bulk cards already. We'll stick to the cards at the end. Another Smiley. So now I've got 3 Smileys, I think. And I got 1 in pre-release. So I have 3 or 4. So I might have enough for a set of those. Don't need more Caesar Clowns. I think I only have 2. 1 from pre-release again. Marco and Zoro. So another pair of rares. Next one we've got an unfortunate rip, and I can already see in the back there's a Dawn card. So we're not going to pull a hit out of this one. But we do get that nice shiny Dophiedon. So I'll have 4 of these because 2 come, I think, in every box. I'll have 4 Dophiedon. And Sugar. Another damn Punk. I did need another damn Punk. So that's good. That's good. I'll take that. We got another Traffy leader. Another one with a Dawn and a leader in the same one. Am I going to end up with like a bunch of leaders stacked up like that again? Feels like I'm losing out on a card if that's the case. Basil Hawkins. That's with a 3rd. I need 1 more. And another Shiryu. So a bunch of the stuff that I was looking for. I need, I think, 1 more Monkey D. Luffy. I need 1 more Basil Hawkins. I need 4 more secret rare Traffies. Ah! So I hope I get one from this. It's going to make it a lot less expensive to build. There we go. That's the other Caesar. Lim. And another Monet. There we go. Now I've got 3. All right. Looking good. Another Tashigi. That's 3 Tashigis for me. I'm gonna have to build that smoker deck now. I've got the red cards for it now. I don't know. Would I rather build Smoker? Would I rather build Caesar Clown? Because I'd probably only build one of the two. I'd have to look at their abilities and see. Caesar Clown. You may return one of your Punk Hazard type characters at the cost of 2 or more to the owner's hand, KO an opponent. You can literally just get a free KO of something with 4K or less. It's not like super huge, but that can take out blockers. Versus Smoker, all of your Navy or Punk Hazard type characters gain 1,000 power on your opponent's turn, which is nuts. If you have a character with 7K or more, set 2 Dawn cards as active. That's so much better. Okay, yeah, I would build for Smoker. That's nuts. I like that a lot. I mean, it's a little type locked, so I mean, it's got to be Navy or Punk Hazard, but like, I have 2 boxes. Chopper. And my third Rebecca, who lets me play stuff for free if I'm playing in a Dressrosa deck. Very nice. Build that Usopp deck. Looking pretty good. Heck. There's the third Luffy. And follow me, I will guide you. All right. What does this do? Look at, oh, it's a searching event. Okay, cool. We're shaping up. If I can get one more of those Luffys, I'll be pretty happy. Pretty sure the Royal Blood is referring to Dofi because of his connection to the Celestial Dragons. Mihawk. I'm going to need 4 of those Veggies too because they're 2Ks. You may add 1 card from the top or bottom from your life cards to your hand and add 1 Supernova's card to the top of your life cards face up. If you have something with a good trigger, you can swap it and make somebody question whether or not they want to take your life. Oh, it is a character. It is a character. I thought it was a type card. Virgo, and Zoro. I think I've got 3 of those Zoros now. 3 or 4. That's a Dawn. That's a Dawn pack. Our 4th Doflamingo Dawn card. Captain Usopp. All of your Dressrosa type characters with a cost of 2 or more gain 1 cost. This effect can be activated when your Dressrosa type character is removed from your field by your opponent's effect or KO'd. If you have 5 or less cards, draw. So anytime you lose something, you're also going to replace it in your hand. It's good for longevity. Sugar, and there's the 4th Luffy! Nice, okay, dope. So I did get all 4 of those. I don't really mind that it's like a quote-unquote dud pack because of the leader. I got another Foxy, which I'm going to put in my Foxy deck, because right now I have, I think, 2 of those. And I got that 4th Luffy Searcher. That's a bad rip. That turned into a good rip. I salvaged it. Sanji. Oh, there we go. There's a hit. First hit of the box. We got the Monkey D. Luffy. Got Black Luffy. Once per turn, this character cannot be KO'd by opponent's effects. You may place 3 cards from your trash at the bottom of your deck in any order. If the opponent has 5 or more cards in their hand, you have to trash 1 from their hand. That's going to be good for the Dressrosa deck. Nice. So first hit of the deck. What does this Sanji card do? Sanji's a searcher for Germa. Ah, okay, okay. Germa getting a little bit more support, a little bit more Reiju support. Royal Blood. Oh, bro. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. The color of the last card is red. That's an alt art leader. If it's Kid, I'm going to be over the moon. If it's Smoker, I'm going to be over the moon. If it's anyone else, I'm probably going to sell it, but let's see what we get. The Usopp! I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm making it. I'm doing it. I'm making the Usopp deck. I'm doing it. Look at that. Look at that. That's so freaking cool. That's a hit. That's amazing. I will absolutely be playing that. Heck yeah. 2 good pulls from this box. Potentially a 3rd in the works. We'll see what happens. We got the alt art leader. We got the secret. We should have maybe 1 more alt art SR in there potentially. We didn't have it in the first box. We only had the alt art and the secret. In this one, we got the alt art leader. We could have 1 more. Let's see. Marco and Smiley. I think I have enough Smileys now. If I wanted to build that. I mean, they could go in the Smoker deck, I guess. It doesn't have to be Caesar Clown because they're both red. I just wouldn't be using the blue that would go with Caesar. There's more stuff in this anyway that would go with Smoker. Next pack. I think I saw an SR in the back. Another Divine Departure. Now I've got 3. Perfect. These are going to be going in the Shinx deck. And another Rosinante. Heck yeah. Another one that's pretty sought after. Again, not leader locked. Just gets a purple on play and you get to ramp. Very good purple card, just in general. And we got that Divine Departure. Somebody pulled an alt art Divine Departure last night at the pre-release. Another Sanji. Nice. Very, very solid. So right now I'm looking at building potentially 3 decks out of these boxes. I'm going to be building the Yellow Kid deck. I'm going to be building the Red-Green Smoker deck. I'm going to be building the Blue-Black Usopp deck. All right. We got 5 more packs. And Sabo. So I think I have a playset of Smileys, and I think I have a playset of Caesar Clowns now. At the end of the day, it's still bulk. So I mean, like, once people start opening packs and once shops start opening packs, you can always go and try and find them. It's going to be the SRs that are going to be a real pain in the ass to fill. Dude! We got the Alt Art Cavendish, bro. This is a wicked sweet card. This is a must play in Usopp's deck. So now I'm gonna have 2 Alt Arts for the Usopp deck. Loving it. It's all shaping up, man. It's all coming together. Kind of wish I got another yellow Traffy, but I mean, I'll have to look up and see how much they're worth, because the Traffy and the Tier 4 Luffy, Bounce Man, I'm gonna need 3 more of both. And the Dofi, super rare. On play, Don -1, play 1 Don Quixote Pirate type character with a cost of 5 or less from your hand, and on your opponent's attack, you can rest one of your Don cards. Add 1 Don from your Don deck, so when your opponent attacks, you can ramp. I mean, he's going to be played at endgame, so I mean, at that point, you're, like, subtracting and adding back and forth because of effects and events and things. Second to last pack. And Liberation. Blackbeard fans rejoice. I am not a Blackbeard fan. Last pack magic! Let's see what we get. And the Smoker SR. I forgot this was a thing. I'm gonna need 3 more of these because it's got Banish. It's a 5/7 with Banish, and set 1 Don as active and you activate main. Then you cannot set Don cards active using character effects. So basically I get a bonus Don that I can activate once a turn, which is crazy. But there we go. That's what we got, man. We got some pretty decent pulls, I think. I'm pretty happy with it. That doesn't happen a lot when you're working with boxes, unless you're me. I'm just happy to be here and happy to play. Look at this brick of rares. Damn, plenty of SRs. Look at these. The hits, baby. We've got Alt Art Kid. We've got Secret Rare Monkey D. Luffy. Alt Art Usopp. Alt Art Cavendish. Secret Rare Traffy. Along with a pretty good stack of SRs and rares. Lots of bulk to build with. 4 Dofis. I'm pretty daggone happy with this. I'm looking forward to getting into some deck building with it this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll take some of these to locals, see how I do. It's also going to depend on how easily I can get like a bunch more of these, right? Like whether or not I can actually play with them is going to be completely dependent on how many of these cards I can get and get stacked up. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you guys had fun. Make sure to like this video if you dig this kind of content. And if you like cards, cooking, and anime, make sure to hit that subscribe button to see more. What box should we open next? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.